Good day, everyone, and welcome to yet another presentation. Yes, we all heard the stories about the dark period that happened after the Bronze Age. Now, many have probably heard all the speculations and conspiracies surrounding the Sea People. Others say it was just a combination of circumstances like droughts, earthquakes, and all the social disorder that it spawns. But the truth is, nobody knows. And that's just how the Foundation likes it. Yes, they have been trying to keep it a secret ever since they were founded, after all. But why, you ask? Well, let's have a look at one of these relics, shall we?
SCP-2406. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. Provisional Site 31 has been built around SCP-2406 and is to maintain the facade of a Russian military facility. Type A hazmat suits are mandatory while working directly with SCP-2406, as is decontamination upon exit. A security perimeter of armed guards is to remain in place at all times in order to prevent unauthorized access. Direct interaction with SCP-2406-1 requires authorization by Site Command. Description: SCP-2406 is a mechanical automaton, 93 meters in height and weighing approximately 210 tons. Research indicates that SCP-2406 was not sentient and required at least 6 operators to properly function. It has been hypothesized that SCP-2406 has been piloted via 160 different valves and levers within its interior. Limbs were controlled through the application of pneumatics, hydraulics and clockwork, and was powered by a nuclear reactor located within the torso. SCP-2406 was discovered on the 7th of August 1886 in the Aravalkum Desert during an effort to track the unusually high levels of radiation in the water. Initially contained by the Imperial authorities, SCP-2406 would be transferred into Foundation custody. Despite the location of its recovery, SCP-2406 is believed to have been built somewhere in the Aegean Sea. Most of SCP-2406 is composed of an alloy consisting out of 75 to 80% copper, 15 to 20% zinc, and smaller percentages of nickel, lead, and iron. The admixture responsible for its bronze appearance. Inscribed upon the posterior of the exterior torso is the Aegean numeral 49, suggesting that SCP-2406 may not be an entirely unique construction. However, as of to date, it remains the only one of its kind known to the Foundation. Peculiar, however, is the interior of the exterior torso has been engraved with a stylized hammer and anvil. Or is it? The right arm was equipped with a nozzle attached to a 2,800 liter tank. Although the tank was discovered empty, chemical testing revealed pine resin, naphtha, quicklime, calcium phosphide, and sulfur within its interior. The left arm, however, appeared to have been torn from SCP-2406 and was not recovered with its initial discovery. See the addendum for details. 6 human skeletons have been recovered from within the interior. Radiocarbon dating places their deaths at approximately 1200 to 1000 BCE. All were found to be attired in armor that, while roughly Mycenaean in design, is composed of material never used in ancient warfare, namely a lead and copper alloy with inner lining composed of asbestos fabric. The helmet would have completely covered the head with a green-tinted glass visor over the face. Tubes constructed from goat innards, fed outside air directly into the mouths of the pilots. Valve number 136 would have caused a momentary release of water into these tubes, allowing those within to remain hydrated while operating SCP-2406. A similar system of tubes attached at the crotch were presumably used in the expulsion of urine. Oh great, they were pissing in goat innards, really? SCP-2406 is currently disabled, but could hypothetically be repaired. It also displays extensive evidence of combat-related damage. The head, torso, and legs were discovered impaled by organic spines. These spines appear to be superficially chitinous, and despite showing strong structural similarities to coral, contain human DNA. It is believed that these spines functioned as projectiles employed by an unidentified anomalous organism. Indentations around the torso are suggestive of constriction by a large, flexible and prehensile appendage. Also, what was thought to be caused by natural corrosion, SCP-2406's outer layer was damaged by a strong acidic substance, likely associated with the previously noted unidentified anomalous organism. Now about that reactor. Physical evidence suggests that the reactor core melted through the posterior torso, proceeded to penetrate the earth, and continues to burn at more than 1200 degrees Celsius. It is estimated to be presently located at approximately 820 meters beneath the surface. This reactor, when intact, has been hypothesized to have been functioning in a manner similar to a natural nuclear fission reactor, deviating significantly from modern designs. It is possible that the creators of SCP-2406 were aware of such phenomena and attempted to mimic the process. Several scrolls were recovered from a watertight cylinder within SCP-2406. Most appear to be of a religious nature and are associated with the followers of Mekhan. These are known to be the precursors of the followers of the Broken God. More on them next time. These scrolls are written in a unique script derived from Mycenaean Greek. It required 10 years of research for the Foundation linguists to decipher this system of writing. These documents included a variation of the Book of Pieces, Chapter 12. Here follows the contents of Scroll 1, translated by the Foundation scientist Dr. Judith Lowe.
The Colossi were constructed in her schema. The Colossi were constructed to defend. The enemy, Grand Carsist Ion, betrayer of man, destroyer of progress, sorcerer king of Aditum. A desolated domain, a failed and fallen creation, built with the bodies of dead gods. Upon a throne of black ambition, the enemy plots. The enemy is not a priest, they are a merchant, and they have sold the world. The Colossi were constructed in her schema. The Colossi were constructed to defend. The profane tools must be broken. Drink deep the silver blood of Mecca. May her sacrifice not be in vain.
Bloody hell, was this a religious text or yesterday's newspaper? Anyway, here's scroll 2.
This is the final testament of the matriarch Euphroxia, legate faithful, servant of Mecca. I am not a warrior, but all warriors are dead, breaking themselves upon the enemy's host. The enemy has set their plan into motion. The Sorcerer King surrounds himself with corpses. To fight is to grow his legions. Egypt retreats from the world. The Hittites have fallen into chaos. The conspirators of Crete have sacrificed their own. The Aegean have fallen into barbarism. The city of 1,000 pillars is forever lost. Has always been lost. Even Deva grow desperate with the enemy at our borders. The center collapses, kingdoms crumble, the damage is done. The light of reason flickers, but Mecca sacrificed herself so we might be free. We refuse to return to the darkness. We would rather die. But the siege at Gaiaros was won. We must strike while the metal is hot. And thus we march for Kitira, at the end of all things. We have crossed the wine dark sea. We have seen villages ravaged by the Red Death. We have seen the dead, the dying, and the deathless. We cast the accursed to the holy flame. We enter his desolate domain. And in our left hand we carry our answer. We cannot undo what has been done, but we can delay the Sarkic dawn.
Alright. Addendum. On December 12, 1873, the left arm of SCP-2406 was uncovered 32 kilometers away from its body. Evidence of impact suggests the object has been hurled to its location shortly after being severed from SCP-2406's torso. The arm is equipped with what has been hypothesized to be a weapon of non-terrestrial origins and anomalous manufacture, design, and capabilities. Due to its singular nature when compared to the rest of SCP-2406, this weapon has been separately classified as SCP-2406-1. The actual purpose of SCP-2406-1 is unknown. The apparatus is so foreign as to render it beyond current Foundation knowledge. SCP-2406-1, possibly due to damage, warps space-time in its vicinity. Kafka counters have registered the object at a difference of 30 humes in relation to its surrounding environment. Despite this, there has been no observable effect on reality.
Well, that was SCP-2406, and you thought the pyramids were big. Not sure this is the type of giant robots people fantasize about piloting, though. God, I hope those intestine plumbings weren't interconnected.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bonsert of Radio Retro Future, and thanks again for listening to our third installment of the SCP readings. I would like to thank Musical Wizardry once again for providing the audio that goes with this track, and Rami Hornung, who provided the drawing of SCP-2406. If you happen to have SCP-related art you'd like to appear in our videos, you can contact us through Facebook. There are 2 more videos to go for this Halloween. After that I might go on a bit of a hiatus. I will continue with other SCPs, however I have to finish some other projects as well. So I don't know, it might be next year when I continue with the SCP series, but I might have some time to squish one in between, who knows. So please let me know what SCPs you want me to read in the future. Now I would like to thank my Patreon patrons: Jax Marek, Steam Chest, The Groenevee Absinthe, Steamy Wonders, Musical Wizardry, Mr. Lotus, Feline Lung, Kathy Ma, and Phoebe Darkling. If you want a personal thank you at the end of our episodes, please support us on Patreon. Till next time, and happy Halloween.